And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. Well, we've now seen new surveillance video released by the lawyer of Michael Irvin that shows this exchange, this interaction between Irvin and a hotel employee. This all happened around the Super Bowl. Irvin was benched from that coverage because of these allegations. Well, now a lawsuit has been refiled. Let's talk about that. Fox 4's Stephen Dial is joining us live from Dallas, Texas, with the latest on this. Stephen, you were at the press conference today. What were your impressions?
Yeah, I mean, Michael Irvin had a press conference last week where he was emotional and crying. Today, he appeared more, I don't want to say vindicated. The video and interaction between Irvin and the hotel employee lasted about 2 minutes. In it, you will see that Irvin touched the woman twice, and then at the end, they shook hands. Now, there's no audio, and we can't really make out facial expressions, but his legal team believes that this proves that he did not do any sexual misconduct.
Here's the truth. We used to say when we played football, guy in the sky, don't tell no lie. It's just the truth. We talk and tell lies, but guy in the sky, don't tell no lie.
Weeks after Cowboys Hall of Famer Michael Irvin was pulled off Super Bowl coverage, we are seeing video of the alleged unwanted advances in the Phoenix Marriott Hotel for the first time. Irvin walks in with multiple people. As he gets closer to the bar, he starts talking to the employee who said he made sexually inappropriate comments. To the left of Irvin and the woman is another employee. He claps his hands when the woman initially approached Irvin. Here is a look at the other employee again. Then he puts his hands on his hips. Irvin and the woman move more into the lobby and continue talking. The conversation lasts for about 2 minutes. No audio, only video. Take a look at Irvin. He touches the woman's arm. Then seconds later, he does it again. Irvin's lawyer says they were joking. You see the woman put up her hands, but it's unclear what was said. In a court filing last week, Marriott said Irvin made unwelcome sexual advances towards a female employee, allegedly asking a lewd question about intercourse with a black man.
I don't speak like that. You know what I mean? I've never spoken like that. So I'm not even, I totally deny saying that. I totally deny saying that.
At the end of the conversation, the two shake hands. The woman walks to the bar and walks out of the camera shot with an employee. Marriott claims Irvin, quote, leered at the woman and turned to an employee allegedly saying, quote, she bad, following a sexual remark, and slapped himself in the face 3 times. You can see him slapping himself in the surveillance video. Irvin then walks near the door with who his lawyer says is a hotel employee and takes a selfie. While the $100 million defamation lawsuit against Marriott was dismissed in federal court, Irvin's lawyer filed a civil lawsuit in Arizona State Court.
Maybe they believe that the state court will be more favorable. There's still the possibility, even in Arizona, that it could be removed to federal court.
Russell Wilson is a Dallas attorney not associated with the case.
The video helps demonstrate that there's not the sexual conduct that we would normally associate with, for example, a sexual assault, maybe a groping, a touching in the private areas, things like that are not shown on the video. It does show interaction and touching, and so the question becomes, what are the words that are being exchanged during that interaction and touching?
Despite the video, Wilson says this remains a he said, she said case. For the Irvin legal team, they feel the release of the video makes their case stronger. And according to Russell Wilson, who we talked to in that story, he said that most civil cases end in settlement. He says a lot of civil cases end in settlement, but it's unclear if both sides will come to any agreement. Again, the Irvin team feeling pretty confident today after the video now public to everyone.
So, Stephen, I'm just kind of curious. Obviously, Irvin is a legend in the Dallas area. When you go out and about, are people still talking about this scandal? Do they have thoughts on it? You know, strong opinions?
Everyone has an opinion, and of course, we're in Texas, so anything Cowboys is a talker. It's been the #1 story on our website here locally in Dallas at Fox 4. It's a big topic because Michael Irvin is on ESPN and the NFL Network. You know, a lot of people love football here. So when it happened initially, yes, a lot of people were talking about it. Last week, his allegations basically comparing the claims from Marriott to, in his words, a modern-day lynching is really what got things started. Then Marriott firing back with what they allege to be the text of what he allegedly said to that employee, that some of them are too lewd for us to even say on air. And so this is a back and forth, definitely a big talker on social media.
And then, Stephen, obviously, you know, Marriott weighing in on this. There's, you know, standing by their employee in this huge lawsuit. Do we know anything about the employee?
We do not, and the employee is actually named as Jane Doe in the lawsuit. Now, this new filing by Irvin's attorneys name 4 people, 4 individuals, including Marriott, which owns the Renaissance, and then I believe they named the general manager of the hotel and some other individuals, but the woman has been still kept confidential as far as her identity. Now, we do see her in the video. I don't know if someone may be able to recognize her from looking at the video, but in court documents, she is known as Jane Doe.
All right, Stephen, just lastly, I know obviously the NFL season is over. This happened Super Bowl weekend, but what about Irvin's TV career? Is that in jeopardy? Will he be on TV anytime soon? What about those ramifications?
Yeah, he opened up the press conference and said that he's still getting text messages from his colleagues, and he kind of indirectly answered a question by saying that he didn't know if he's going to return to work or when he will return to work, whether it be the NFL Network or ESPN. And so I believe that's unclear right now. He said right now he's just focused on clearing his name.
Stephen Dial there live for us in Dallas. Always appreciate it, Stephen. Talk again. Thanks so much.
No problem.